News on the future of Ferrari and the next generation Enzo, a new Audi sleeper from a tuner with an awesome name. Toyota bites back with a hilarious commercial campaign, and more photos of Porsche's first GT2 RS. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D, and you're watching Fastlane. Now, was that really necessary, you asshat?
Exclusively at autostream.com/yoparts.
Ferrari boss Amedeo Felisa has spilled the beans on the future of the Italian sports car company, which also includes details on the next generation Enzo. In an interview with Autocar, Felisa has stated that Ferrari will stray away from using large quantities of carbon fiber in mass production cars and save the material for the super exotics. He said, quote, "The fact is that nobody today has a real understanding of what happens if you damage a carbon fiber structure," end quote. The reason? Felisa admits that the automotive industry doesn't know the material's long-term reliability, and that the only people who do know the effects of stress on the material are the experts in the aviation industry. Felisa was fast to point out that even then, the aviation industry uses carbon fiber differently for planes when compared to what you'd find on a car, so the technology and knowledge can't fully cross industries. After ranting on about how his own company doesn't really understand the material, Felisa hinted that the next generation Enzo will use carbon fiber and be powered by a direct-injected twin-turbo V8, which will launch in 2012. Literally launch, probably, because it's really fast. That's all I'm saying. And Jalopnik has been running a campaign for the past 6 months called Beige Bites Back, when referencing the Toyota recalls. It's true, Beige did bite back and sadly ruin Toyota's first quarter. Well, in March, we announced that the company was going to spend close to $1 billion on marketing over the spring to help rebuild their reputation and brand equity. Well, you may have seen this already, but in case you didn't, I think they won us over with this.
In my Swagger Wagon, yeah, the Swagger Wagon, it's the Swagger Wagon. I got the pride in my ride, in my Swagger Wagon, yeah, the Swagger Wagon, it's the Swagger Wagon. Check it, I love hanging with my daughter, sipping tea, keep my pinky up. All the drawings on my fridge scored an A+. I'm an awesome parent, right? And it's apparent. True. And in this house there's no mother, father swearing. Straight own and bake sales with my cupcake skills. I'm better with the money, so I handle the bills. And I always buy in bulk, ain't afraid of no spills. Every Mother's Day proves I'm kind of a big deal. Bring the beat back, cause yo, I got more to say. You know I'm always front and center at the school play. I kiss their boo-boos, clean doggy doo-doos, cut the crust off the PB&Js, chill the yoo-hoos.
Someone over at Toyota just got a huge bonus for pulling the trigger on whatever marketing agency they hired to make that. I love the line, straight own and bake sales with my cupcake scales. Scales is skills. Swagger Wagon. If you want to go check out the full video, click on the annotation right here. I believe it's here. And when it comes to fast cars, nothing beats a sleeper. And what makes the perfect sleeper? I'll take a bunch of sleeping pills and you'll be good. No, actually it's fast wagons. Tuning shop Schmidt Revolution is feeding our addiction with their new performance package for the RS6. With the help of a new engine management system and high-flow exhaust, Schmidt has boosted the twin-turbo 5-liter V10 in the RS6 to 690 horsepower. You know, I had a teacher in 5th grade named Mrs. Schmidt. She knows nothing about 690 horsepower V10s though. And speaking of 690 horsepower, straight out of Leipzig, crazy motherfucker named Porsche. What? Motor Authority has new photos of the upcoming Porsche GT2 RS that made a private unveiling to potential customers last week. These new shots show a fully unpainted carbon fiber front hood, a new rear wing, and an interior that matches the GT3 RS with those ribbon door handles. Nothing is official yet, but Motor Authority says we should see this beast nudge the 700 horse mark. And by nudge, I mean just short of 700 horsepower. That's a lot of horses. A lot. Well, that about does it for Fastlane Daily today. Actually, it doesn't about do it. I mean, Fastlane Daily is actually over. I mean, this is the end of today's episode, so saying about does it would be implying that there's more things to talk about in the show. When to be perfectly honest, there isn't. Saying that about does it when I should just say the show's over and be done with it. But yet I just keep rambling like a little kid who wants his remote control car back. Sorry. I mean, from this vantage point, I can see this car being very advantageous to us.
Shut up, Derek. Come on.
Come on, that's funny. Luca Di Montezemolo insisted that the argument was pointless.